Assalamu alaikum everyone, and today we are going to talk about thermochemistry. So thermochemistry is the branch of thermodynamics that, deals with temperature and other things. Heat transfer between reactions and other things. There are types of reactions. One is exothermic. I know I'm getting straight to the point here. That's because I want the videos to be faster. So exothermic is the reaction that releases energy, and endothermic reactions absorb energy. So they absorb the energy. And there is a thing called enthalpy, which is change in H. Change in enthalpy. Enthalpy is H. So the change in enthalpy would be products minus the reactant, the energies. Now remember what the reactants and the products are. So if change in enthalpy is positive, then the reaction is endothermic. Let me add a sort of line to that so that you can understand what I'm talking about. And if change in enthalpy is negative, then it's an exothermic reaction. So that's how we define enthalpy in reactions. Now, energy has different forms and it gets conserved. Conservation of energy, basically. We're gonna learn that more in physics, but they apply in chemistry too. And energy also can't be created or destroyed, as the fact that you aren't making more molecules in reactions or disappearing molecules. Balanced equations. Now we have to learn heat, which is represented by the letter Q. Now heat is more harder to describe than things like change in enthalpies. Let's say heat is a lot more, trickier. So, but the logical explanation and basically what it is the energy that flows due to difference of temperature. And if the temperature and pressure are constant, then heat is equal to the change in enthalpy. If the temperature and pressure are constant, if heat is positive, then the system is absorbing the energy. And if heat is negative, the system is releasing energy. I'm just drawing arrows as energies that are going and releasing or coming in. There are also, let's say, units of measuring energy. First is joules, then kilojoules, and also another thing that is, used by chemists is the calorie, which is 4.184 kilojoules. Now, don't get confused with this and the food calorie. The food calorie has a capital L, and that's actually a kilocalorie. But this is different. You might get confused because food calorie is also energy, but not in this case. And also, if there are reactions where, let's say, we get this reaction of methane reacting with oxygen which gives carbon dioxide and water. Now, if the change in enthalpy is, let's say, some number, then if we doubled our material here, then the change in enthalpy is being multiplied by 2. So it will be multiplied by 2. And that is very reasonable because in maths this totally makes sense. If one side is multiplied by 2, the other is multiplied by 2. And with that, this is gonna wrap up for today's video. There are still a lot more thermodynamics videos that will be coming. I guess there's one of chemistry, and later we're gonna pick that up in physics. But for now, let's wrap this video. But before that, remember to subscribe if you want any more of these tutorials of math and science. You can like the video and everything. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.